Here's a movie I had no intentions of seeing, but after seeing some really positive reviews from critics and even a few from other YouTube reviewers, I kind of figured why not give it a chance. And I gotta say, I don't see the praise for it.
Ho ho ho! How do 2 billion presents get delivered in one night?
What happened to going down the chimney?
By sea. By elves. By Arthur.
We can still get there!
How do you think he's doing?
Fine.
Arthur Christmas.
Ow! That's one big teddy bear!
Rated PG.
This movie had a pretty interesting take on the classic Santa Claus tale. In this one you have Old Santa, aka Grand Santa. Next is Getting Old, Current Santa, aka Malcolm. Then you have the Santa that's next in line, aka Steve, and of course his brother Arthur, who is a bit of a goof. So this movie starts off with a little girl sending a letter to Santa asking for a bike and asking how Santa's able to do all the things that everyone claims he can do. The answer, of course, is magic. But basically elves is the answer to how this gets done. Lots and lots of elves. And in the beginning you see how the delivering process works, and it was honestly my favorite part of the movie. But unfortunately, a child was missed at some point during all that awesomeness at the beginning. And everyone else is kind of just like, let's go to bed. Whatever. But not Arthur. He's the one that's like, guys, we have to get it to her. And wouldn't you know it, the girl that sent the letter is the one they missed. Ain't that a coinky-dink? So Arthur, Grand Santa, and a stowaway elf named Bryony, obsessed with wrapping gifts, start off to get the girl her bike, and what proceeds is a pretty convoluted adventure. Like, this movie focuses on all of its characters throughout the night, so it's back and forth, and to be honest, it's kind of what hurt the movie for me. Yes, I'm going to be the guy that complains about character development. The problem is that central dynamic of old Santa, older Santa, young Santa, and Arthur doesn't really work. And throughout the night, they're all kind of back and forth with their motivations, and it's a bit of a mess. I didn't even like the elves. Like, they were awesome when they were delivering the gifts, but after that, they just became annoying. The one character I did like was the elf Bryony. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Also worth mentioning that they're all British, and as much as I like the accents, in the middle of an action scene, it does become a bit hard to understand what they're all saying. And it's sad that the only way I could picture James McAvoy voicing Arthur is if he was doing lines about cocaine in the studio. Like, Arthur has an annoyingly high voice, and just that laugh. But in spite of my nitpicks, I can say the voice actors did a nice job. Credits go to Hugh Laurie as Steve, Bill Nye as Grand Santa, and Jim Broadbent, Professor Slughorn as Current Santa. As for 3D, it was nice. You don't have to see it in 3D, but if you were to, you wouldn't regret paying for it. It wasn't a bad movie. I just can't give it the praise that everyone else did. I do have a bone to pick with the movie's advertising, though. Why did I have to watch a Justin Bieber music video at the very start of this movie? In 3D, nonetheless. I don't hate the kid, but I do try to avoid him at all costs. I was just sitting there in the theater, and it was like someone threw a flounder on me that was just flapping away, and I really couldn't get him off. That was a really weird comparison.